And as ever, it's been another eventful week in the royal household. And so it is time for the Royal Roundup. Who better to talk about the lives of the royals than royal biographer Angela Levin? She joins me now in the studio. Angela, it's so good to see you.
Nice to be here.
So, Angela, what has been going on? So start me at the beginning. Where should we go to first? Who should we start with?
Well, we can talk about the change of direction of Meghan and Harry.
Yes.
Perhaps.
Well, that was interesting. I heard about that. So tell me more.
Yes. Well, they've sort of either sacked Sunshine Sachs or Sunshine Sachs has sacked them. They've parted and they're going to do it within the Archie sort of combination of people that they've got working for them.
So that's their PR?
Yes. Yeah. And they want to actually calm down some of the stuff that they've done for Netflix, which they're very anxious to get out by the end of the year. But they're now saying that they'll do it next year. They want to soften the things that they've said about the Queen and King Charles. And it's quite interesting because obviously they've done it, which is nasty in itself. I mean, you can spend if they've got to spend several months getting rid of it all, it shows that there's quite a lot that they've said and done that they now don't think is appropriate. And some people, I've read, think that that's because they want to come to the coronation. Meghan with a nice...
Or perhaps they realised that it sunk in when they saw the response of the world to our amazing Queen. They suddenly realised the power of the monarchy and thought, I don't think we should tread on this because if we do that, it's going to be bad for us. And I wonder why they split with their PR. Perhaps their PR were pushing them forward.
Well, I think they were very harsh. They were very strong. They were very determined. And they were going at it all the time, you know, in sort of power shots. And I think that they've, you know, I hope they have realised that with the magnitude of people all around the world who were totally interested in what was going on and so sorry to lose the Queen and what a wonderful woman she was and so much feeling of togetherness around the world that they don't want to be left out of that.
Well, also, it'd be totally tasteless to bring out something like that.
Yes.
Bring out, especially Harry with the book. I don't know whether that's gone.
No, that's a different thing.
He
wants to rewrite a lot of that.
I bet he does.
But I don't know if the publisher will let him because it's almost ready to go. And publishers can't just suddenly quickly change things like, say, a newspaper can. So we'll have to wait and see what's in there. I think he'll throw quite a fit if they don't allow him to change things. But they've given him £18 million. So they might just say, we don't want you to take it all out so it's soft and nice, because that's not very interesting for that sort of money.
Well, so it's quite difficult to get out of publishing deals, then, I presume, is it so?
Yeah. Well, you can't just do that at the last minute. You can do it, you know, early on before it goes to the printer, or you can change it a little bit, but you can't actually make huge changes once it's gone to the printer because it costs the publisher a fortune to get rid of all the books that they've done and redo it. So we'll have to see whether he can actually soften things down or whether he gets rid of it altogether, which a lot of people think is a very good idea. Me too.
Yeah, me too.
Just get rid of it. But then what do they do about the money? You know, it's all tied up with making money and getting rich or staying rich. So it's a tricky one, very tricky one.
Perhaps if they came back to the fold of the royal family, they wouldn't have to worry about money at all. But you know all about books because your book, Camilla, is out. I'm so excited.
It came out on Thursday.
Amazing.
I can't believe it's finished and done now. So that's very good. And I've tried there not to talk about myself about what I think of her, but to talk about to her close friends, former employees, heads of charities, about what they think. So it comes from a wide range of people who've known her a long time. And I think that's worked really well because they see her in all sorts of different lights. I hope people will give her a chance. She's had a very hard time. And I think she's come into her own. And the Queen wants her to be Queen consort. And I hope that works very well. She'll be very strong for King Charles.
She seems
very
a very
loyal,
calming influence.
Yes, and also make him laugh. So she's a very loyal person, and she loves the monarchy. She's got a great sense of duty.
And finally, your thoughts on whether William should be the person to unite the Sussexes?
No, I think that's nonsense. They said it would look very bad when he eventually becomes king, but I don't think you can expect him to do that. I think they have to come to him. They've been the nasty ones. They've got to apologise, and they've got to show that they will fit in with the royal family. I can't think that you should expect an older brother to do that for his younger one. I mean, they can surely compromise, but it's not his responsibility. And I think that it will be quite hard for them to fill the rift.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how Prince Harry and Meghan Markle get out of this one, won't it? Angela Levin, always a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you.
That is Angela Levin. She's the author of the new book, Camilla. Make sure you get your hands on it. It looks like a good read. I can't wait to read it.